Hello, colors. Welcome to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting update. We start with Andreas Christensen as the Barcelona defender has made a big impression on the locker room with his professionalism, according to a new report. We are going to discuss more on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Inaki Pena, as Barcelona players and staff alike are heavily impressed by the 24-year-old star who trains like a beast. We are also going to discuss more on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Andreas Christensen has endured a difficult season this term after emerging as one of Barcelona's best defenders last season. The centre-back has struggled with game time this time around. Christensen has witnessed Xavi choose Inigo Martinez ahead of him in important matches this season. As we approach the halfway point of the season, the Dane has been left out for the starting 11 in 6 competitive matches. Of course, Christensen has been demoted without even making a single mistake, but instead of grumbling about it, the defender has shown immense professionalism. He continues to train with the same intensity and remains prepared to play in each and every match, even if he doesn't start or even warm up, according to reports from Sport. That was the case against Atletico Madrid. He wasn't supposed to start the game and didn't even train. But after Martinez's injury, he was asked to play the game. Christensen did not raise any objections and ended up producing a solid display at the back. This kind of attitude has left everyone at Barcelona impressed with the club, now holding him in the highest regard. So now the question remains, will Christensen receive more chances? Barcelona have confirmed that Inigo Martinez has sustained a hamstring injury and is unlikely to play during the remainder of the year. This could pave the way for Andreas Christensen to receive more game time. The Dane is already one of the best defensive passers in Europe, which makes him an excellent candidate for the left-sided central defensive role. Barcelona coaches will hope that Christensen reveals that excellent partnership he had with Ronald Araujo and Jules Koundé last season and help Barca end the year on a strong note. The coming weeks, therefore, could be crucial for the former Chelsea starlet, as he looks to re-establish himself as a first-team regular. Of course, Christensen has always been a great guy playing. I mean, he has not been that good like last season, but whenever fit and available, Christensen have been putting out his best. Well, we saw him against Atletico producing such a world-class defensive play when Inigo Martinez was out injured. And of course, his professionalism has been second to none. And the coaching staff has been appreciating him so much so that, you know, he should be the one to replace Inigo Martinez, because there were reports earlier saying that since Inigo Martinez is not available, the coaching staff is contemplating if they will go for Mikhail Fall, who now is in Barca Athletic, or they will go for, they'll go for this Marcos Alonso, of course. But of course, we know Christensen should be the best place to replace Inigo Martinez while out with injury. Inigo Martinez, of course, have been a starter for the last 6 or 7 games in a row, and we have seen Christensen being benched. I mean, something that many people were not expecting to see. But the fact that Inigo Martinez has really been a difference maker playing as centre back since joining from Athletic Club, Xavi Hernandez have seen him such important, and his injury, having an hamstring injury, this definitely should come as a big blow to Xavi Hernandez and his coaching staff. But notwithstanding, Christensen have not been complaining or maybe grumbling like how some players would do. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy at all that you will be a starter. You see yourself as an important player. Then at some point in time, you realize that you are just being benched or you are not even still being used. It's not like you made something, you made a serious mistake that, that really, that you had to be benched. But Christensen have not really been that bad, you know. Yes, he has not reached the levels that he had last season, but maybe just the fact that Inigo Martinez came with another level of performance this season that Xavi Hernandez just had to, like, I mean, who doesn't want the best for his team? So I think this should be the highest moment that I think Andreas Christensen can use to re-establish himself and maybe fight for his spot. Because these are the kind of situations that you can bring back that trust to your manager. Now that Inigo Martinez is not available due to that hamstring injury, I think Christensen will be putting his utmost best to ensure that he can reclaim back his spot that Inigo Martinez has taken away from him. And of course, I think we should expect him to keep putting up some high, top-notch performances in the absence of Inigo Martinez. Christensen is a very good defender, but of course, he has not been that fit enough like last season. We wish him all the best, and we hope that he can bring out the best performances. Then on to the final story of discussion. Barcelona have been rocked by injuries to two key players during the last international break. Gavi's ACL knock was, of course, the headline, and is likely to cause problems for Barca during the remainder of the season. But another victim was Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The German was suffering from a back problem and apparently requires surgery, which could rule him out for a period for up to 3 months. Barcelona, though, are not expected to enter the market for a replacement, despite market opportunities to sign David De Gea or Sergio Asenjo. The Catalans are instead keeping faith in Inaki Pena, who has performed brilliantly over the past couple of weeks. But his performances alone are not the only factor that is driving Barcelona's trust in the goalkeeper. Calm, composed, and committed. According to Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona players and coaching staff are impressed by Inaki Pena's determination and mentality. Just like Ter Stegen, he remains calm and composed, even in the face of adversity. His composure was on display in his performances against Porto and Atletico Madrid. Piena is also a committed individual who works hard in training. He's often one of the first players to arrive in training sessions and one of the last ones to leave. As such, the Barcelona dressing room says that Piena trains like a beast. Pena also has not required any special psychological training from the coaches in light of his recent chances in the absence of Ter Stegen. So, what makes Inaki Pena also such an appealing young goalkeeper is his ability to save penalties. He is in fact regarded as a penalty specialist who can effortlessly read the minds of the penalty takers. Moreover, the 24-year-old star does not enjoy a flashy life and is a quiet individual. His mindset makes him a likable figure inside the Barca dressing room. Barcelona therefore are not expected to enter the market for a replacement for Ter Stegen, with Pena likely to remain the main man between the stakes in the months to come. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.